For Baroness, we play in a variety of tunings. With the EXL 125s, I'm just constantly tuning and it just can handle it. Thick enough to handle the low tunings, but like having that like light string gauge comfortability. Yeah, it's been the go-to.
Take us through your kind of basic pedal board here. What do
Sure.
you got?
This is our, I mean, that's irrelevant, that's our stage talk back. I kind of do like rotate the fuzz world a bit. I had a torn speaker that Stu has as well, which is kind of the classic like Gizzard fuzz sound. That broke, so I've got this flatter-on fuzz, which I just literally found at our studio. Don't know how to, where it came from. Blah,
Set
blah,
to
blah.
stun too, every dial.
Exactly, set to absolute stun by Electro Harmonics, which is good.
Yeah, let's hear it.
It might. It's kind of just like I just like how kind of like squashed and like reliable it is. You know, like you can get like really like esoteric fuzz pedals, like I guess like the Fuzz Factory or something like that, which is not to disparage the Fuzz Factory, like Cookie has one and it's great, but all that other stuff I don't really give a crap about, like all of the like squeaky, squelchy, blah blah blah, gatey stuff. So that's just the workhorse that I'm rolling with right now, and it's pretty chill. My delay is the Wampler Faux Analog Echo, which I've had for ages, which I love, which is just for all the Gizzard like squeal. All that interstitial delay, just to like, you know, it's very much a Stu thing, but like kind of transitioning between like parts of songs or like ends of songs is really good. Occasionally I'll just like, that's just a set and forget type thing. I'll just be always doing that shit. Occasionally for some songs, I'll just like pull back all the repeats and do a real short, like kind of snappy, like delay thing. But like, it pretty much just does what you see. And then this is another new addition, the Sunset Dual Overdrive by Strymon, which is fucking very dope as well.
Yeah.
Which just like a nice clean boost when it's on the clean amp. It's just a nice kind of clean boost. And then if I want to dial in a little bit more like... So the dual overdrive nature of it's really handy just to kind of like do that stuff. And then I guess I just got my fucking wah, which is just the classic. I feel like this is the most used pedal that I kind of would have. Maybe Stu would say this, attest the same, but just the Gizzard like half cock like thing, and just like kind of seeking tone and seeking like a space within a song, you know, according to like how cocked the wah is really. Don't actually do too much waka 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 waka.
No shaft.
Just get the really mad, just kind of weird harmonic overtone, like breaking up type. And then
Master Echo up here.
This one, yeah. So this is actually our vocal.
Cool.
That goes into our vocals. So that's kind of like the shit's there, but essentially that just vocal goes into there. Then out of that goes to front of house and does that shit. So it's just a kind of like it's a very dark like analog delay, but it's just a little bit of kind of like color on for us. Sam, our front of house guy, doesn't really like having us set to too wet, like when we're on stage. He kind of likes doing that at the front, but yeah, it's chill. And then I just got a line selector here just to swap between these bad boys.
Well, I know that we're up against time,
No,
Stu, but cruise through your pedal board quick.
Oh yeah. So tuner, everyone knows about that.
Yeah, gotta have it.
You gotta have it. This is a very, very stock delay pedal. I'm very happy with any digital delay. People might be surprised about that, but I dig a digital delay, and I think it's because I always put it first in my chain, so it gets pretty like screwed up by everything else happening after it anyway.
Yeah.
That's just doing its thing. That's doing more of that type of stuff. This is a Devi Ever pedal. I think Joe was talking about it before. The Torn speaker is the one that I've always had.
Yeah.
This isn't that, but it's quite similar. but it does the same kind of trick of always, of just 10 out of 10. It does one thing.
If it's on or off, you know.
Exactly, which I do dig that about that pedal. Again, kind of going back to the philosophy of just keeping things real simple. I don't want to have a million settings. I want to have like 4 things.
Yeah.
And then the combination of the things is the interesting part, and then just let the fingers play.
Yeah.
I'm playing, I don't know, 70% of the set with no pedals on.
Really?
These days.
Yeah.
So it's mostly actually, it's all in the amp. It's all in the amp, it's all in the guitar, all in the fingers. It's kind of the philosophy, but yeah, wah pedal. This is one of those Fender wahs at the moment. I tried a lot of different wahs. I dig it. I actually am usually more partial to a crybaby.
Okay.
But I keep on breaking the buttons. I think I stand on them too hard. It's like this one. This one doesn't seem to break. So Gaspar's got a guitar take over. He's got about 6-7 backup wahs over there. I've been using the jam pedals wah, which is like the colourful, looks like a tie-dye.
Yeah.
That one's quite cool, but I already broke the button. It sounds actually really sick and really different to the Crybaby in a cool way.
Yeah.
So I was having a lot of fun with that. And then this is, it's just a clean boost.
Okay.
Which I very much dig too. And I'm using this actually a lot now.
Just to hit the amp a little harder?
And just hitting the amp a lot harder. And then that, actually all this other stuff is not guitar. So my guitar is just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amp.
Yep.
But yeah, this is what my vocals run through. This was made by Earthquaker. They kind of like, we've been just chatting to them about making a vocal pedal thing for a little bit. This is version 2. It might turn into something cool one day. I'm not really sure, just kind of working it.
Yeah.
But it's a overdrive and echo, but I wanted to get the echo gated, so it's only echoing when I'm singing loudly. When I sing quietly, it doesn't echo anything. It also means that having a microphone that's pointing at a drum kit doesn't echo the drum kit in the back of the, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
the ambient noise of the stage doesn't get echoed. Only my voice gets echoed.
It's a thin line.
Which was fun thing to try and figure out how to do. I was using 6 or 7 pedals with a loop. What's it called? What's the thing's called? I don't know. Anyway.
A switcher.
Yeah, exactly. To kind of do all that stuff in the past.
Damn.
This is a clock.
Yeah.
It's just a clock.
It caught my attention first, and I thought it was something
a clock.
more. Nope, just a clock.
VVco is the brand. It is like, honestly, I love having a clock on stage because we're often up against hard curfews, and so I can kind of.
I don't want to interrupt you, Stu, but like, we gotta go. We need a
Okay.
sound check.
Okay, we need a sound check. All right, let's do like 2 more minutes, 3 minutes. Thanks, Jess. Thanks, Jess. Yeah, this is like clock straight up. It's a clock.
Yeah, it's funny because like I thought it was something more diabolical.
No, it's not. It looks great.
Looks
and
straight out of the DeLorean.
I wanted a clock that could just plug into a 9-volt. So that's the thing. And then all this other stuff is for vocals. This is how I talk to the crew. Just stamp on that and it won't go out front of house. This is like basically a patch bay.
Okay.
And there's a little slide under here, which I'm sometimes hitting.